Good afternoon, guys. How's everyone doing this Wednesday afternoon? I hope you're all keeping warm anyway, because I'll tell you what, it has definitely dropped outside, isn't it? Welcome to my channel, guys, Joey Barnett TV. I hope you're all in the best of health. Hope you're in the best of wealth. Hope you're being the best version of yourself you could possibly be. That's the only way to be in today's society. And yeah, I hope you enjoy my content too. Slowly but surely, I'm seeing my subscribers go up. And to those that comment underneath my videos, I do try my hardest to reply to every one of your comments. So keep them comments coming in, and I will get back to you 110%. As far as I'm concerned, if you can, you know, what's the word for it? Because I get a little bit lost for words sometimes. If you've got the decency to comment underneath my videos, I've got the decency and the courtesy to reply back to you. That's the good words for it, innit, guys? So yeah, I hope you enjoy my content. As I said, I uploaded a quick video earlier on about my COF 450, and God, man, that makes my adrenaline go. I've always loved bikes all of my life, from years and years ago with the little PW50s, little KX80s. I've had RMs. I even had the PEs. Do you remember the PEs? I've had just about every dirt bike you can think of. So I've never, ever fell out of love with bikes. And as I've got older, a mature man, and got a nice bit of collateral around me, I'm financially better off. I got myself back into riding motocross bikes. So yeah, if you look back onto my videos, you'll see the bikes what I've had over the last few years. I've had a KX250, a 2005, a two-stroker, which had an awesome power band on it. I kept that for a while, but to be honest with you, it was a little bit too snappy, and not enough track. There's not enough track for you to open it up and keep it in the power band unless you're a shit hot rider. And even them shit hot riders, you know, they can't keep them two strokes in the power bands around little motocross tracks. So I thought I'd swerve that, I'd sell that, make a few quid on it, not too much, 'cause I'm not a greedy person. And I swapped it out and bought a little KX125, which was on a 2007, and I believe that was one of the last models they did, the Kawasaki's. That was snappy too, pro circuit bits on it, all RFX bits on it, a bit lighter than the 250. It was quite a bit lighter, but for some reason it didn't plant to the ground too well. So I decided to go over to what they call the dark side, and go over to four strokes, because you know I've had two strokes and four strokes all of my life. Got myself a four stroke because from past experiences I know that these four strokes, they plant to the ground a lot better. You get more traction on them. They've got a lot more grunt in them. And the difference is with a two stroke and a four stroke is two strokes, you know, you've only got that bit of power when you're in the power band. Up until then, you ain't got much power in them. But with a four stroke, you've got that power from the off. From the minute you touch that throttle, you've got instant power. You can't compare the two together. There's no comparison with the two of them. I never thought that I'd get a quicker bike than my KX250, to be honest with you, until I got my CRF 450R. That is one machine. And I mean, it would literally take your life in a heartbeat if you let it. But yeah, we're all out. I think there's about 7 or 8 of us going out this weekend. We're going to 4 Marks motocross track. I've been there a few times. Well, no, sorry, once I've been there before. Good track. It's got some an enduro loop on it too, and a motocross loop. So you know, it's a little bit technical. It's nice and rutted up. And on the enduro loop, you've got like woods, and you've got valleys, hills, and a few technical bits on it. So I'm there to test myself, and as I said, I'm going out with a few of the boys, so we all egg each other on, push each other on, and we have a right good day out of the lads. And I can't wait for that. That's this coming Sunday. I have got a GoPro, so I'll be taking my GoPro with me and uploading the footage, and I know there's quite a few of my followers on my channel want to see that footage, so I do promise you sincerely that I will take my GoPro with me. Anyway, fasting forward, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Bertie Small. Now, Bertie Small was a supergrass, yeah? He died, I think, 2007, maybe 2008. The reason why I'm mentioning Bertie Small is because when I was in Parkhurst, yeah, there was a unit on there, so it's a prison in a prison. They didn't mix with the normal population. You didn't see them whatsoever. But what we used to do is on C Ring in Parkhurst, it used to face the exercise yard, the wing. And whenever the buses the sweatbox used to come through, we used to jump to the window and see who was getting off the buses. But on a few occasions, yeah, these buses was all obviously blacked out, you know. But on one occasion, not a few occasions, on one occasion it was going about the wing, and it come from the screws. It come from good sources that Bertie Smalls was on the Joe Bloggs unit. Now the Joe Bloggs unit is the glasses unit, which is in Parkhurst, and they're all the super glasses. And why I'm mentioning this is because my co-defendant who went Queen's evidence against me, I'm not going to mention no names, but for legal reasons, because he's a glass and he will be glassing me up if I mention his name on here. He's out. Yes, he's out. But he was on the Joe Bloggs unit, yeah? He put away me and 3 of my co-defendants. He also put away a lot of other heavy firms, armed robbers. He was put on these firms, yeah, from the flying squad, from Barnes and Towerbridge flying squad. He was personally put on them, yeah, to go into their little clique, to make out he was an armed robber, to make out he was on the wheel, and come out of some cock and bull story. What he'd done with me, come out of some cock and bull story, made me feel sorry for him, and I took him on quite a few bits of work, and he was the one who took me down and all my co-defendants down. He stood in the dock against me, swore my life away, said that we was under duress. He was sorry, he was under duress. We put things to his head, kidnapped him, held him and wouldn't let him out, swore our life away. So he was a rat. He also done Paul Massey. He went Queen's evidence on Paul Massey on something which happened in Whitemore. But yeah, going back onto Bertie Smalls, yeah, there's quite a few stories flying about Bertie Smalls, that he was in Brixton, he was on the normal location. That is all bullshit. Let me just tell you now, that is completer and utter bullshit, yeah? He was Bertie Smalls was a prolific supergrass, yeah? He went Queen's evidence on some staunch, like high up ranking armed robbers. So do you really think that he would be allowed on normal location? He was a walking liability. The minute anyone see him on the wings, that would have been his lot, you know? So all that crap flying about on YouTube about he was in Brixton, it's all just fabricated stories. You know, they're delusional, them people who were saying them stories about Bertie Small. He was on the wings. He wasn't. He's a superglass, yeah? The same as my co-defendant was a superglass. I'm going to be doing quite a few parts on this, guys, so I'm going to get this one uploaded. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you enjoy my content. Thank you to those that's just landed on my channel. I've got so much more content to bring. It just goes round in my head, all these stories, all these prison stories, because obviously I've been amongst it, you know. I lived that life, you know. I lived that life of spending 3 decades in jail, you know. My last sentence was 12 years. I've got 3 years consecutive on top of them 12 years on a recall, which took me up to a 15-year sentence. Now, I've got all my previous convictions. I've got all my paperwork to prove if need be. But I'm sure it won't need be, because everyone that knows me knows that I don't need to lie. I don't need to fabricate stories. I don't need to, you know, make things up just to big myself up. It's a mugs game. It really is a mugs game. I don't claim to be the best arm robber. I don't claim to be the hardest man on the planet. I'm a man of love now. I love my family. So, and I wouldn't jeopardise that for the world, yeah, by, you know, chucking names and fabricating stories, making stories up, because I certainly wouldn't want trouble, you know, at my age now. Although if it come to me, I would deal with it. Of course I would. I'm not one to duck away and shy away from things. I'll deal with it. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to get this one uploaded because I'm 10 minutes in, and I'm going to try and keep my videos like 10 minutes and under, because I don't want to bore the life out of you guys. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.